Hello, everybody. Oh, I don't have my ears in. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my ears. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I hope, pretty sure you can hear me now. Hear me better, at least. Okay. Happy Monday. Hi, Jane. Thanks for being here. I see there are others joining. Good morning. Hey, Honora. Good morning. Oh, hello. And hi, Georgia, for later. It's really good to be here. It's really nice that the sun is shining. Hi, Catherine. Good morning, Marla. Mary Beth, welcome. Good to be here with you. Andrea, hello. Hi, Janet. Oh, so good to see everybody. I'll get started in a minute. Hi, Gail. Good morning. Happy day. Okay, so hey, Susan and John. Hello, Alex. Hello. Let's go ahead and launch in. I'm Annie Moyer. This is Sun and Moon Yoga's YouTube channel. It is Monday, February 8th. Yep. So, long ago, in a land not far away, but right here, before COVID, before the internet, before cellular phone technology, before texting shorthand, LOL meant lots of love. And I remember signing my letters to my friends with LOL. And sometimes the O would be swapped out with a heart shape. And then sometimes there would be lots of heart shapes before and after the LOLs. And we don't necessarily use that shorthand for lots of love anymore. We know that now it means laugh out loud, and then it's more enthusiastic partner, LMAO. Well, I'm here to suggest this morning that the two are not that far off. And here's why. The reason lives in the body. So take your hands just right now and put them on your belly. Like you can have kind of a one hand on the lower belly, one hand on the upper belly. Yeah. And make a fake laugh. Ha. And then make another fake laugh. Ha. And do it just a couple more times. You don't have to do it very loud if there are other people in your house and you don't want to cause concern. You can just, it doesn't take very much. Ha, ha, right? Notice what your belly is doing underneath the soft touch of your hands. And you don't have to press very hard, just a soft touch of your hands on the belly. Ha. So what you may notice is that the belly draws in. So you can feel that happening with your hands when you ha, right? And so lots of things are happening physiologically, anatomically. The deep muscles of the abdomen are gently contracting as the diaphragm is doming up to make room for the abdominal muscles to come in, right? And it massages the organs. The other thing that's happening is that there is a massage and a stimulation of the vagus nerve that wanders. It's named for vagrant, to wander, from your brain into your belly. It's one of the 12 cranial nerves that start in the brain. This one is the longest one, and it wanders down all the way into the belly. And when we stimulate the vagus nerve, we are creating a higher vagal tone, which means, simplified version, which means that the nervous system is more readily adaptable to shifting from stress mode to relaxation mode. And guess what is one of the ways to create higher vagal tone, to stimulate the vagus nerve, is by laughing. And when we laugh, and when we create this high vagal tone, and we're able to shift from fight, flight, or freeze to rest and digest and tend and befriend, when we are able to do that, um, it, so laughing is one of the ways that helps us do that. There are lots of others. You can Google it, you can look it up, but laughing is a great one. Singing is another one. Well, so when we shift into relaxation mode, we are more able to connect with other people. We are more able to love. So those signs, live, love, laugh, right? They're not that far, those things are not that far apart. To live in a manner so that we can laugh, so that we can connect with other people, so that we can love, is a beautiful thing that is within reach, even when, right? Even when times are really, really hard. And so then when we have this high vagal tone and we're able to shift back and forth between those two sides of the nervous system, then we are more powerful, we're more capable, so that when we're in a certain stress response, then we can respond skillfully. And when we can respond skillfully, we can do things like speak truth to power. And if we're in a position of power, then we can more easily hear the truth that may be spoken to us. And then when we are able to readily adapt and shift back into the relaxation response, then we can feel the vast and deep and profound connection that we seek with other human beings. So, this practice is not going to be a laughter yoga practice because that's too hard to do when we're not in a room together. Even when we're in a room together, I find it challenging. However, we are going to do a gentle practice. However, gentle and strong, so that we're engaging in the abdominal center. So come to your mat, lie down with your feet on the floor and your knees bent. So here, bring your hands to your belly, one on the lower belly, one on the upper belly. And as you exhale, feel what happens to your hands. You may notice that they sink lower into the flesh, and the amount of flesh here is irrelevant. You can have as much, as little as you want or as you have, and you may still very well be able to feel this dynamic. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you feel the belly, deep in the belly, drawing in, getting a little closer to the spine, nuzzling into your deep central channel. And you can exhale through the nose or the mouth. I've tested it, it works both ways. So you pick. And next time you exhale, see if you can keep the belly snuggled into the spine, deep to the central column. And when you inhale, see if you can feel the back of your body expanding into the floor. So you have that tactile reference there. So the truth is that most of the lung tissue exists in the back hemisphere of the body. So a breath into the back body is a very natural thing. And then just release the arms now. And one leg at a time, draw a knee in and step it to the floor. And exhale as the knee draws in, and inhale as you step it to the floor. And if that feels wrong to you, swap the breath and notice. Next time you bring the knee in, kick the shin up to the ceiling, and as you inhale, straighten the leg and lower it to the floor, and then step the foot back down and switch legs. So just a gentle but powerful movement of your two legs. So if you're moving on the exhale and the knee is drawing in, then on the inhale, as you straighten and lower the leg to the floor, you may see experiment with keeping the belly drawn in, snuggling to the deep central column, and feeling the back body expand and give you the strength and stability required to do these simple movements. So next time, do both at the same time and see how that feels. On the way down, you can keep the legs straight, or you might choose to keep them bent the whole time. So that's a little more vigorous in the body to lower straight legs slowly to the ground. You don't want to let them fall off a cliff. We're just exerting some gentle, targeted control. I'm going to do it a few times with the knees bent. Gentle, targeted control. And next time the knees draw in, hug, embrace, lots of love to yourself. Rock a couple of times side to side. And then on the exhale, as you center, feel the belly drawing in as if you are laughing out loud as you're giving yourself lots of love. Feet to the floor. Inhale and exhale. And the next time you inhale, with your shoulders and your feet planted down firmly, rise up and drop down. So now we're moving out of a really easy small bridge pose. And if you'd like to add, your arms are reaching up and back on the way up and down on the way down. Feel where your belly is in space and how much control you may create and apply when you have that gentle snuggling in of the belly. An easy stimulation of the vagus nerve and a nice, slow, and gradual sweep up and down of the arms, and an experience of breath that fills out the back hemisphere to give you the power and the ease in equal parts to move through your daily life. Sometimes you have to stop and think, when's the last time you had a really good belly laugh? Let's pause here for a moment on the ground and bring the hands back to the belly. And you know how, like, sometimes you laugh so hard and your stomach hurts. What a great feeling, right? So, especially in these times, if you can find ways to laugh, it's so beautiful and so healthy. All right. So now roll to your side and let's come all the way up to stand. If you're wearing socks, you might consider peeling them off. Traction on the floor. So, palms together at the heart. Just take a big sweep of the arms up and a big sweep of the arms down as you fold forward and gently invite the back belly into the front spine. And then come up part way and then come up another part way and bend your knees and bring your hands to your belly. So we're in a sort of a chair pose shape, except rather than arms overhead, just gently hands on the belly. And we'll do a little breathing practice here. So a big scoop of breath in, and then on an exhale, a few sharp exhales as you feel the belly scooping in, gently snuggling your deep, long central column. And then a big sweeping inhale, hands still on the belly, a few exhales, gently inviting the belly in. One more time, inhale, and then a few sharp exhales. And then fold forward, hang your head, relax your jaw, hang your arms. Inhale, big sweep of the arms out and up, reach up high, palms together, hands to the heart. And we'll repeat that same thing. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Come up part way. Come up another part way. Hands to the belly. The body is in a chair pose shape like a lightning bolt. Big sweeping breath in. And a few sharp exhales. I'm exhaling through my nose. You can do this through your mouth if you're mucusy or snotty. It doesn't matter. It works through the mouth too. One more time. Big scoop of inhale, a few sharp, spicy exhales, and then fold down. Hang head, release the jaw. Inhale all the way up, reach tall, palms together, hands to the heart. And then take the feet apart wide, facing the long side of your mat. Turn the feet to one side. Bend one knee. Let's just take an easy warrior pose. Just a simple expression of humble power. And feel the breath and feel the extent to which you can still have an experience of a belly that knows where the front spine is, a belly that's aware of the power that the vagus nerve has to help us regulate our nervous system's response in the world. And then reach back toward the back leg, take the front arm up, lift the heart and lift the gaze. And then back vertical with the torso, straighten the leg, release the arms, and then shift your feet to the other side. Same thing, bend the knee, float the arms out wide. Notice where your breath has a tactile reference in the body. Where can you experience the changing shape of the vessel that breathes you? You can give a little thank you to the space that keeps drawing into you with every exhale, giving you this opportunity to experience the fullness of whatever moment is arising. And then reach back and lift heart and gaze. And then arms out wide, torso tall, float the arms down, straighten the leg. Okay. Take the feet halfway back to center. So they're a little wider than your hips, but not so wide as they were for the warrior pose. And then bend the knees. So feet are turned out as much as it's comfortable. And it might be ideal for you to have the knees pointing in the same direction as the toes. And then we're looking to sit the seat down evenly toward the floor. So rather than tipping it back to create a fold or scooping too much to lean back, just a nice neutral level seat. And then arms up wide, bend at the elbows. And now on the inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. On the exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. The belly gently scoops in. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend, draw in at your center. Up and down. And maybe you go a little faster, a little more vigorous, a little more animated, laughing a little louder inside. I don't even know what that means, but maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can feel the sensation of bringing bright energy into the body, warming up on this cold February morning. All right, one or two more times. And then release. Float the arms down and take the feet wide again. And this time, hands on the hips, just a gentle fold forward. Hang the head, release the jaw, lift the sitting bones. And then you can dangle the arms down if that feels nice, or you can put your hands somewhere on your legs. If the bones in your spine are delicate, then hands on something in a forward fold is a good idea. And then bend the knees just a touch and roll your spine up. Save your head for last. And then step the feet together, hands at your heart. Take a big sweep up. Inhale brightly. Exhale, fold forward. And then turn and stand toward the front short edge of the mat and step one foot back, bring the knee to the ground. Step the other foot back, bring the other knee so you're in table pose. And from here, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And here's a nice place where you can invite your belly into your spine as if you are laughing out loud and with lots of love for all of your abdominal organs that keep the motors running inside. Lots of love for your heart and lungs that keep you breathing and keep life force moving through you. Now you can come forward to a plank pose or table pose. And either way, invite the belly up and in. Spread the back body wide. Breathe. And then gently, if you're in plank, release your knees to the floor and glide forward. Roll over the knees, bend the elbows, lower down belly, lower ribs, chest, and finally forehead. Stay here for a breath. Invite it in, fill the back body, and release back out. And on the next inhale, grip your palms to the mat, pull the floor towards you as you raise your heart and climb your shoulder blades up onto your upper back. An easy cobra pose. And then come back down and push back up into table pose and or downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Invite the belly into the spine. Let the front spine welcome its friend, belly, and let them have a laugh together. Again, I don't know what that means, but but it feels nice to imagine. And then come back forward to plank or table and pause. Invite the belly in, keep it close on its back side, and let the front of the belly be wherever it is with lots of love. And then with your knees on the ground, roll over the knees, roll onto the thighs, the pelvis, the lower belly, the upper belly, the chest, and the forehead. Pause here and breathe. And then climb the shoulder blades up onto the upper back, pull the floor towards you, peel up into an easy cobra, and then release back down. Push back up through table pose and or downward facing dog. Last time, a few breaths here. Laughing, loving, living, LOLing on the inside. And then once more, plank and or table. And then with knees down, roll down to the ground. And up with a bright heart and a nice open cobra. And release. And then just turn your head to one side and support your head with your hands. Turn your head to the other side. And bend your knees and then windshield wiper your shins side to side. It's just a nice little release in the lower back if there was any tension that crept in there. And then push yourself up and come to sit. So swing your legs around in front of you. If you have some blocks or some cushions or blankets or something, you can put them back here and lean back onto your forearms. If not, just onto your hands is totally fine. It works regardless. Just a little support behind you. And then we're going to modify boat pose here by simply leaning onto some support, whether it's your hands or your elbows or your forearms on some sort of lift, and just lift the knees. So feet are hovering above the floor. Feel your belly drawing towards your spine. And then release and relax. And you can round the spine back and then puff it up a few times. And then come back to a neutral spine. And once again, draw the knees in. This time, perhaps lift the shins a little higher. And you do what you need to do, what you want to do in terms of feeling supported. You can straighten one or both legs. You can come off of the support. You can come in and out, taking a rest and rolling the spine up and down. And then one more round. And release. And then come all the way up to sit. You can remove anything you had there supporting your elbows. Sit nice and tall. Just adding in a few simple seated twists. Deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn to one side. Reach up tall. Turn to the other side and reach up and release. Reach over to one side, long stretch of the side body. And then add a little twist here. Turn the heart up toward the sky. And then turn down toward the floor with this one arm extended. And then back up over to the other side. Reach, reach, reach. And then turn the chest up and turn it down. And come back up to center. And then just sit tall with an easy breath and a sense of a gentle presence of your belly resting just in front of the spine. Picturing a happy vagus nerve wandering around inside of you, helping you be ready to face whatever we must face. And then bring your palms together. I thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find an opportunity to laugh out loud and to have lots of love in your life. Thank you so much, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Sandra. I'm glad your belly appreciated it. Our bellies are special places in the world. Oh my goodness. Hands on to thank them for all they carry for us, right? Bye, everyone.